Goofy face for the rewatch crowd. Because why not? Hey, Gumbrick. Vanna. Uncle Buck. Caroline. It's up till 6 p.m. Good times. Love doing that. We had an earthquake and I didn't know. Yeah, that's always fun. You wake up to like, something happened? Man, that was some storm today. There was a storm? Been exhausted for a while, so yeah, I'm happy with that too. Hey, Brooke. Rebecca. I still tend to sleep in pretty late myself. Hey, Pika. Hey, Jenna. That's better. Mm. Mm. Meh. Meh. Did things today, but now I'm tired. Yeah, that's a horrible feeling. Hate that. Doing things and then getting tired, hate that. We're just like doing things in general. Horrible. Horrible. You're dandy, Rebecca? Hey, Sydney. Hey, Hobo. You're dandy? I've missed dandy. Cute shirt. Thanks. You tired, Jenna? Aw. A calzone is a sleeping bag we should all step into. I do still have the P.O. box for another month and a half. Thoughts on calzones versus strombolis? How much is the P.O. box? It's like $77 for 3 months or something like that. It's close to $80 for 3 months. Order a stromboli for us in DoorDash. Is your P.O. box been worth it? Sure. I've gotten lots of cool things. Lots and lots of cool things. I've gotten t-shirts. I've gotten books. I've got that Mass Effect board game. If I send just the letters, it's cheaper. I mean, would be cheaper on your end because you wouldn't have to worry about the postage would be cheaper for sure. Parcels require more postage than letters. Do you accept sex toys? Sure as hell not going to accept used sex toys. Hey, Buttercup. Knowing you, Hobo, they'd be used sex toys. I don't want used sex toys. Hey, Scapegoat. Exit a pair of anal beads that she never used. My American nail would get stuck in customs of Canada because of the tariffs and politics. Hard to tell, honestly. Come to my most for. Nah. Block feature is awesome. Hey, Comic Book. Would you crown a new mod? Ooh. Anyone I know? Is new mod anyone I know? Oh, is it Scapegoat? Is Scapegoat a mod for Chantal now? Good for her. Good for the goat. Have a celebratory thumbs up. What's on my wish list? A lot of stuff. Jenna is strawberries and cream. Actually, speaking of wish list, there is a book I need to add to my wish list to read at some point. It's Rise and Fall of Stanley. It's called True Believer, The Rise and Fall of Stanley, I think is what it's called. That sounds pretty interesting to me. Big old comic geek. Book on Stan Lee sounds pretty cool to me. Especially because like a book about like sort of the controversial aspects of him. The art of the Stan Lee. Rumors be rumoring. They do that. Do. Yeah, I think it's. I believe it's True Believer. The Rise and Fall of Stan Lee. Though I'll need to wait for it to. Though, come to think of it, I would prefer to wait for. I think there's a. I believe they're doing. Hey, Killface. I was say. Yep. I believe there might be a new edition of it coming out. The person who wrote it has since transitioned. So there's a new edition coming out that's going to have her new name. What's cool is the writer also did a book about Vince McMahon a few years back. If I came to Canada to visit, you'd be my tour guide. I mean, I don't know if I could be a tour guide. I don't know if I'd be a good tour guide. I don't really know much. Need to get me a sexy woman. Meh. As moderator, I plan to do nothing, but I do thank the NPC lanes for making it like impossible for anyone with the faintest hint of personality to shine so beauty brightly. Hey, Adam. Ugh ho. I don't know why. I don't know why ugh ho amuses me. Flipping burgers. Love me barbecue. Love me some burgers from the grill. Meth raccoon police video. I don't think I have seen that. Ayahuasca is a hallucinogen plant. Yep. Does my mom have a grill? She does not. Sad one bedroom apartment. Hey, Kaylee. Plans for Mother's Day? Nope. Most certainly not. I suppose I'll text my mom. Take her for dinner. Yeah. I mean, we just took her out for dinner a couple weeks ago. You texting all of our moms tomorrow? I don't have time for that. Capitalism holiday designed to buy cards at Walmart to make the corporations more money. I mean, pretty much. Designed to have sex with them all, but not to text them. Well, sure. I mean, the sex only takes a couple minutes. Hey, Violet. Please don't text my mom. Every woman wants a man who takes longer to send a text than lasts in bed. Right? That was what I thought. Yikes on bikes. Selfish lover. Why not celebrate your mom on Mother's Day? Hey, Tokyo. Kira? Yeah, when I watched Akira, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Way back in the day. Shakira. Do my hips lie? Probably. And I've never really checked. Yeah, AI overview. Fuck AI. What's my pant length? 30 long. I am a 30 long. And a 30 waist. 30 or 32, depending on the cut, basically. Sticky Boot Expedition 33. I think I've heard of it. Haven't looked much into it. Nothing I have sticky poos. Not too often. Hey, Barbara. Started 2 days ago, and it's consuming my life. It's very good. Hey, Jordan. In order to have something to do, I started another playthrough of Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Can I spell the coffin of Andy and Laylee? Oh, that Claire Obscure expedition. Yeah. Yeah, I have heard of it. I haven't looked much into it. Members of Expedition 33 on their quest to destroy the Paintress so that she can never paint death again. Explore a world of wonders inspired by Belle Epoque France, and unique enemies in this turn-based RPG with real-time mechanics. Dandy hasn't been around for a while. I think real life got in the way. Thoughts on illegally downloading games? In general, I'm against it. What about games from big developers? Again, still in general against it. That said, there are some companies that it is always acceptable to steal from. The biggest of the big developers. And like EA. I'm not going to feel bad if somebody rips off EA, for example. Or like, or those publishers who like, no matter how well a game does, they just lay off the entire staff. You still on Pirate Bay? EA is pure microtransactions yet. And like, there are some publishers like the game fails. Oh, better lay off 60% of the development team. The game is moderately successful. Better lay off 60% of the development team. The game is a huge, smashing success. You guessed it. Lay off 60% of the development team. Those publishers can go fuck themselves. Very little stability in working games. Yep. Nintendo is very good for that. Gotta treat it like working in a movie. It's very production dependent, which is stupid. What are we doing for mom tomorrow? I'll just send her a message. I'll just send my mom a message. Yeah, it's so stupid because like you want these people. Like these people know what they're doing. Like they've got the experience. They've got like they know how to make games. And then just like no, we're gonna get rid of them. No matter how well the game does, we're getting rid of a bunch of them. Nintendo does it right. Nintendo will keep people on. Shit. When one of their systems was I think it was the GameCube. I believe it was the GameCube. Was or it might have been the Wii U. I think it was the Wii U actually. The Wii U was just completely underperformed. Literally any other publisher would have laid off a bunch of employees. What Nintendo did instead, the president took a huge pay cut, and I think maybe some of the other executives took pay cuts as well, but the president in particular, president of Nintendo in particular, took a huge pay cut in order to keep those people on. Has your mother ever been laid off in the past? Yeah, sure. That's true, Killface. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about texting me. Don't worry about sending money. I mean, I've got the money to do it. I mean, it's just lazy. So yeah, it's just like Nintendo knew that ensuring that their developers, ensuring that their employees felt secure would lead them to make better games. And, you know, it worked. Nintendo recovered from a period that was like, you know, from a rough patch. Because they kept on all those experienced developers who knew what they were doing. You know, Nintendo's president took responsibility. Buck stopped with him. He was the one who made the decisions. He was the one who decided. I don't listen to the Katamari Damacy soundtrack. Yeah, he was the one who decided to go ahead with the Wii U or whatever it was that failed. It was his decisions. So he took the accountability and responsibility for it and protected his employees. Something that no Western publisher does. It's very Japanese. It is. It is very Japanese. But more than that, it was just, in all honesty, it was good business sense. Like, just from a long-term perspective, it was just really good business sense. Nintendo is really good at taking that long-term view. Western companies just hate the idea of long-term. It's all about making that money right now. Maximum profits right this fucking moment. Sustainability long-term does not matter to them at all. Not that the Japanese game industry is like, not that Nintendo doesn't have its own problems. But anyway, I managed to kill that annoying fruit fly earlier. Job hunting. Yeah, still hunting. Still no luck. Eat it for protein? No, I did not eat it for protein. Job from the area. Yeah. A lot of restaurant and retail jobs. Yeah. A lot of the retail jobs are like sales oriented jobs. And I'm not good at sales. It is absolutely one of the things I'm weakest at. Indeed is what I use, Hobo. That is the main thing I'm focusing on, customer service or data entry or something like that. I do look for, anything local as well, but why they consider something you don't want to do. I guess we'll find out together. Hey, Bambi. Yeah, the job market definitely sucks here in Canada. And yeah, as far as working retail, I like working at cash. Yeah, sure, I could work. I could work as a cashier, but the retail jobs here, they are sales, and I suck at sales. I'm not good at it. How long do you think you'd survive in a zombie apocalypse? Not long. I'm gonna go ahead and say not long. We even tried to sit there. Yeah, pretty much. Daylight savings time is BS. It is. West Coast time to East Coast time and West Coast time. You're in the future, Jordan? You think you're in the future? Rebecca's in the next day. Rebecca lives in tomorrow. So does anyone from the UK and eastward. But Rebecca's about as far in the future as it gets. Feel your YouTube chat are superior human beings. Sales isn't hard if you're good at customer service. Oh, sales has always been hard for me. Hey, Bubblicious. Order Japanese food tonight. Hey, Tommy's mom. What does Cornwall even have for Japanese? I think we do have something, but forgot that I'm using a new phone and I haven't signed into DoorDash with this phone yet. Notifications? No. Anyway. Japanese. I'm not actually ordering. I'm not ordering out tonight. But I am curious what they've got. One place. Love Sushi is the only Japanese place in Cornwall. It looks like great used car dealer. You know what the issue is? I want to be honest with people, and I want to save people money. Cars are illegal. Someone pulled up Rebecca's super chat for a few nights ago. That looked like Jackson Pollock shot on the screen. What does Love Sushi have other than sushi? I'm just curious what they've got. Poke bowls. Maki rolls. Kobe beef. Not in Canada. Beef teriyaki. Hey, Diane. Yeah, if you are outside of Japan and some restaurant is telling you they've got Kobe beef, they're lying. Actual Kobe Wagyu beef, like actual Wagyu beef, you get that in Japan, and that's basically it. That's supposed to be party tray. They have party terry, but it's supposed to be party tray. Party tari. It's a typo. I mean, it's a typo. That happens. Uh, Bento boxes. They've got stir fry. Sushi pizza? Weird. Yeah. A lot of beef with the Americans due to Hiroshima. Had Wagyu beef, but Kobe wasn't in the name. So that's the name of the restaurant, Kobe Says Beef. Whatever, leave Cornwall for a job. I mean, maybe. It'd have to depend on the job. Jenna, thank you for $2. You're a queef. Thank you for $2, Jenna. And for calling me a queef. Thank you, I guess, for calling me a queef. Whistling Dixie. That would be impressive. Whistling Dixie with your vagina. like being able to like control the tone that your queef makes. Oh, bye, Killface. I'd be impressed with that. What's the topic of discussion? Right now, queefs. The current topic is queefs. Labial aperture. I'm curious. Is it difficult for women to like change the tones of their queefs? You know, like when you fart, like depending on like how you're like moving your butt cheeks, you can sort of like change the tone of a fart, make it higher pitch, lower pitch, that sort of thing. How tough is that to do with queefs? Screaming and crying. I was curious. Like, you have to, like if you tighten those cackles, does it get higher? Comes out sounding like a loon. That's funny. That's very different from the anus. Well, I know that. A lot of cries for air to get trapped. Feels totally different from fart. Still makes a very funny sound though. You hear that question? Sorry, Vanna. Inquiring minds like mine. Exactly. Anyways, people left the stream for that conversation. Yeah, could be. Hey, Gus. Good posture is important. You know what else is important? My balls. Yeah. I don't know. I just like to be comfortable. Mm. I certainly don't miss the drama. Can develop back problems? Probably. Hi, Jenna. Yep, happy Saturday. Would I date a woman who wears a 9X? I don't know. Nice came to my door with a question about my neighbors. Well, I'm Canadian, so I tell them to go the fuck back to the US. What do I order from Feliz? Usually I will get the chicken au gratin. Sometimes I get the chicken brochette. Now, if Canadian authorities came to door to ask about my neighbors, I would tell them I know nothing. On account of I know nothing. And even if I did know something, I would know nothing. A nice detention center for 3 years. Your daughter doesn't go to church anymore. She goes to Wednesday church, doesn't she? All right, I gotta pee. Back in a minute. There we go. I peed and then I refilled my water. I was just peeing. I was peeing and then I refilled my water. Excuse me. Yes, I washed my hands. I always wash my hands after peeing. What's up, use? It's I think it's just a no-name brand. Smell your finger pretty washed. It's clean as far as you know. Ugly Hobo's wondering if you've ever accidentally sharded. Not that I can think of. Every normal human asks. Yeah, it's totally common. Very common question. And yes, that is actually, that is a pretty normal question for these chats. I would say that is a normal question for the kinds of chats that we have here. The typical age is you get old, you poop yourself. Never shirted, but I've had warm farts that have caused some leakage not leaking out of my cheeks. Hey, Toontown. I mean, there have been times it's felt like it's getting pretty close. There have been times it's pretty close. It's getting pretty close. I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, there have been times that it's getting pretty close. But no. Generally, if I'm not sure whether it's going to be a fart or a poop, I'll go sit in the toilet. I don't take chances. It's not my birthday, PK, but thank you. Hey, Kelly. You don't want to gamble and lose? Exactly. better to have an excess of caution. What's my channel? Is that it? I think rat. But yes, Comic Brook. What's my birthday? Birthday is in February. Oh, hi, Comic Brook. Women have PMS issues. We have shirts. I mean, women have shirts too. Cat shenanigans. Best kind of shenanigans. Like, I'm pretty sure Chantel's had shirts in the past. And you know what a dainty lady she is. How many syllables in the longest word do you know? I don't know what the longest word I know even is. 15. Hey, chick. That's a gift an average guy would like. I mean, I'm not an average guy. I like books. Like Studio Ghibli DVDs. Yeah, so I think the longest word I know, probably hippopotamonstrous esquipedaliophobia. Ideal woman. Aspiring woman. Spell it out. Hippio, or no, HIPPOPOTROSESQUIPEDALIaphobia. Pretty sure that's how it's spelled. It's a long ass word. Okay, you win. I don't even know if you're right. Hippopotamonstrous esquipedaliophobia. Oh wait, no. Hippopotamonstrous esquipedaliophobia. Where did the N? Where did I get the NA come from? No, hippopotamonstrous esquipedaliophobia. I did misspell it. I threw in an extra AN. Or an extra NA. Hippopotamonstrous esquipedaliophobia. They make sure that that's still 15 syllables. Hippopotamonstrous esquipedaliophobia. Yep. Longest word in the dictionary? I don't actually know. Pneumona ultramicroscopic. No. Pneumono ultramicroscopic volcaniosis. Volcaniconiosis. Can you pronounce that word? I'm trying. Pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanodiosis. Antidiscipline. You know what's funny, Rebecca? I actually have that as a band. I actually have that as a blocked word. Because you put in the hyphen, you were only able to say that, you were only able to type that word because you put in the hyphen. Anti-disestablishmentarianism is one of a few random words I blocked. I did block anti-disestablishmentarianism just because I figured it was a word that would never come up. I was like, oh, this is a word that'll never actually come up in chat. So I decided to add it to my blocked word list as a joke, just to see if anyone would ever guess it. You said that you blocked it. No, it is just I blocked it as a joke. I blocked it because I figured nobody would ever try to type it, and it just amused me. Blocked word list reveal. Reveal? No, because I'm lazy. What other words are blocked? I mean, a lot of them are just like a lot of them are blocked. Just chicken arms. I did unblock wings. Wings of Redemption is still blocked. I think Wings 07 or something like that. Yeah, I did block Wings at one point because of weirdos spamming the chat talking about Wings of Redemption. I like it's just like people spamming him, and I was just like, fuck off. So yeah, all the words like most of what I blocked is just because of people spamming shit. And then I did also throw in a few random words. How many more random words? I think two more. I think there are two other random words or phrases. What did I eat for dinner? I haven't eaten yet. Shit, right. I blocked Chi Ball because I got so fed up with people talking about fucking Chi Balls. No, I guess there's only one other. One more totally random phrase that I blocked. Reptile or bird or fish? Yeah, not my thing. Getting friend zoned. What are your thoughts on this crap? That friends are great. You can snap your fingers to become a woman with catch a to poop from your mouth for the rest of your life. I'm gonna say no. I don't want to poop from my mouth. That sounds gross. Hey, Margaret. One end of conversation or the other, I tried. Incentive to eat clean. Yeah, I'm still gonna say no. I don't want to poop from my mouth. You want to be a hikikomori? I don't remember what that is. Friends are indeed. Yay for friends. Men who can't be friends with women are major red flags. If you like her enough to date, you should want to be friends. Yep. Precisely. If you don't want to be a red flag, you should be friends with us. But what if I'm okay being a red flag? Oh, I'm sorry it didn't work, Bambi. Bambi! Thank you for membership, Bambi. Thank you for signing up. Thank you for becoming a member. Your name's green. You've got a star. You can start using the. You can start using those weird emoticons I made. Those weird emojicon things. You can now post my jacket. Or shit, I'm blanking on her name. Jekka. Good old Jekka. And Cove. Our boy Cove. Where's the little box there? Yeah, I don't know why she didn't get the little box saying that she's a member now. I don't know why she didn't get like the little pop-up box giving her a welcome. Create a new email account to be a slice and it's worth it. Thanks, Bambi. I very much appreciate it. I appreciate all of my members. As for the subscribers who aren't members, you can all fuck yourself. I'm kidding. I appreciate my non-member subscribers as well. I mean, some of you have been members in the past. Like, some of you have received gift memberships in the past, so you have been members in the past at some point. Buttercup hasn't. Yeah, Buttercup's never gotten a membership. Something Ruffles. Actually, I usually eat no-name brand chips. You haven't, Uncle Buck? I could have sworn they had received a gift membership at some point, Uncle Buck. Could be wrong. I mean, it's been a long. It's been 2.5 years. Muffins. I do still get the muffins. I do still eat a muffin a day. A blueberry muffin every day. Blueberry muffins are pretty delicious. They are good. That's Daily Streak. What Daily Streak? I mean, like it. On the days when I do my groceries, I don't actually eat muffins. It's like a 6-pack of muffins. So like I get a 6-pack of muffins. So that lasts 6 days. So that lasts me until it's time to do my groceries again. Found out I'm logged into YouTube with my daughter's account and she can't give me her password. What do we eat for lunch? I mean, I get up pretty late as it is. Muffin is a cute word. Yeah, I can see that. Muffin top. Hey, what's a muff dive? I would have expected somebody else to have already approved that comment. I didn't approve the comment right away because I figured somebody else would get to it before I would. But apparently not. I do miss having a cat around, yeah. Pet rock. It's about the only kind of pet I could have right now. Cat walked in the room as soon as he said that. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty, 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 kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Pet fish. Meh. That cat is not old enough to vote. She meowed. Nice. We're all cat people here. Yep. Because cats are the best. They kill just to kill. Indeed, they do. They're just like us. Favorite type of cat hair color? Nah, I just like, I like the very basic tabby cat. Like that dark, like this. This is my favorite cat hair color. Right here. Had a penny turtle named Elliot. The point colored cats. Like Siamese. That's your kunai. Guinea pig called Lollipop. Cute. Guinea pigs don't live for very long, though. I don't know. I don't like. Not even worth getting attached to a guinea pig. Katana has the tuxedo. She's a bit skittish. Black wants to turn into a black hole when they curl up in a ball. Yep. The ones who just turn into voids. Void cats are always funny to see. "7 years in camping." Oh, huh. You ain't cared. He grips with his teeth and he can lift up. 7 years is unusual for a guinea pig, I think, isn't it? Don't they usually only live for a couple? If you're a cat, what color would you be? I don't know. This color, I guess? The color that my hair is, I would assume. See, it was a gray. I see me as a brown-haired cat. You look like Sam. I figure I would just have brown hair, brown fur, on account of I have brown hair. Last I heard, Sam's still doing well, so I'm glad for that. Sam is handsome. He was a handsome boy. He is a handsome boy. He was a handsome boy. Chantal's song, Handsomest Man. I don't know that I ever did. I don't know that I ever did hear her Handsomest Man song. Girls bug the shit out of me for a brown cat. They're expensive. Told over $700, I could buy 700 cats. I mean, that'd be a lot of cats. Brown cat to marksman. Yeah, and that seems weird that. Yeah. Hey, old meat. But nah, no plans for anything for tomorrow. We got these two for free, and I was under protest. Well, at least I'll be able to spend some time with Kingsley soon. Got mindfulness where we just kept feeding him and he stayed. Yeah. Your cat adopted you. Sometimes you adopt the cat, sometimes the cat adopts you. You got a kitty fix? Indeed. Probably too much of one. I'll probably start getting tired of them. Where did our war heroes go? Took the best place in the sofa. I gotta go pee again. Back in a moment. Rarg. Brand of chewing gum in Australia called PK. You're gum, PK. How does it feel to be gum? Go for a ride in my Cessna? Nah. Feels chewy. flavor best when there is. Motorbike? No, I haven't actually been on a motorbike. I don't think I'd be comfortable on a motorbike. I do tend to be a very nervous person, so. Rocking your walks on a motorbike in the wind. As the passenger gave the rider bruises from hanging on. Last vehicle I drove. I mean, I drove a car a long time ago, but I haven't driven a car since I was probably like 20, 21. Probably. Yeah, I haven't driven a car since I was like 21. Do my best flirting and romance 20,000 feet in the air. I mean, yeah, I mean, when the other person can't get away, yeah, I mean, that's, go live in the middle of the night, remember that? Yeah, but nobody was there. Going live at 2:30, 3 in the morning, there was nobody around. I prefer to have people around. With parachutes. Hey, strawberries. Any updates? No. Oh, shit. Like, no updates in my life. What age do you want to live to? Next year. You know, one day at a time. I'm just going to take it one day at a time. I want to live until tomorrow. Hi, Feeder. Nah, I haven't seen Dandy in a few months. Excrement resembled the liquid from a can of baked beans. Sounds hot. Gotta live to like 102. I don't know. That sounds horrible, honestly. Not gonna lie, living to 100 sounds kinda shitty. Show or play or concert? Yeah, not for a long time, but yeah, I've been to a few concerts. Very few concerts. Would I date someone if they were into the furry subculture? I don't know. Really want to go to a play? Yeah, I mean, that's sort of like high school plays. I've never been to a play. Will you be live streaming when you're 70? I mean, seems doubtful. Tenterfield Saddler by Peter Allen. I didn't. I hobo. You come to think of it. Interacting. A couple, yeah. I think the last concert I ever went to might have been Video Games Live show. There's that thing, Video Games Live is like this concert tour that played music from video games. And it came to Ottawa once. I think it came to Ottawa a couple times, but I went to it. I went to it when it was in Ottawa once. How's the 10K? So, I mean, I hit 10,000. I reached 10,000 a while ago. Like I've been dropping since I hit 10,000. Uh-huh. You watched the 10K video? Apparently, they're doing Hamilton this at the end of the month. Inch Day. Steak and Shake Firehouse Subs and Starbucks. So it looks like their current set list includes Chrono Trigger. Nice. Also, Tetris Opera, Earthworm Jim, Undertale. We made it halfway through Hamilton, but what I've seen was great. I'm referring to the city of Hamilton. Saying that Video Games Live thing has a show in the city of Hamilton at the end of the month. Competition in the Tetris community. I imagine it gets pretty intense. Hey, Val. Just here to support Buttercup. She needs all the support she can get. She needs all the help she can get. Is Buttercup dying? Yep. Every time I shoot her down, yep. That was like a bra. Can't get a gifted membership here. Chantal wouldn't matter. Yeah. Poor Buttercup. Canadians usually have hot tubs. I mean, it varies. Some do, some don't. I think most probably don't, frankly. But there's some who do. That's my shirt set. Nothing. It's just Sailor Moon. It's just Sailor Moon in front of a crescent moon. Being all cool imagery. She's got the nice boobs. She's 14, hobo. People feel weird going in a hot tub with other people. It's weird to just sit there all together semi-naked. But he was honoring authenticity. What does that mean? Hot tub stream? Nah. It's the last dance move you've learned? Raise the roof. That's the only dance move I know. The dance called Hey Macarena. I know the Macarena, yes. Ugh, fucking hated that song. The pump and thrust. The Funky Duck Man. YMCA, yeah. I know the Funky Duck Man. You get you down. You thrust your pelvis. 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 And then it just goes on. I love it. I love that one. I should rewatch Duckman. You know what? After I finish my, okay. So right now I'm still working my way through Sailor Moon. Still got plenty of Sailor Moon left. After Sailor Moon, I'm gonna rewatch My Little Pony. And after all that, I'll rewatch Duckman. Howard the Duck? No. I've never actually watched Howard the Duck. No, Duckman. It was a show starring Jason Alexander. Jason Alexander voiced the main character. And hey, Maggie. Comedy Central show. Was it Comedy Central? Might have been Comedy Central. How many seasons are there? 9. 9 plus the Equestria Girls movies, plus there's that Ponytails. So the sequel series, sequel cartoon. On USA after Weird Science. Here in Canada, I think it was Teletoon. I believe. I believe in Canada it was on Teletoon. Yeah. For those who haven't heard of it, it's Jason Alexander voices the main character, who is an anthropomorphic duck, who is a private detective, but a really shitty one. And he's just like a terrible person. He's got a couple kids. Single dad. His wife is dead. So he's raising his kids with his sister-in-law, who hates him. The Critic. Yep, I remember The Critic. The Siamese Duck Twins. Yep. Never watched The Critic. I watched The Critic. I remember The Critic with Jay Sherman. Voiced by John Lovitz. I did watch that show. I enjoyed it well enough. Yeah, I don't think I was an avid viewer, but I did watch it. For a little while, at least. I don't think I watched the whole series or anything, but I watched it for a little while. Girls? No, never watched Girls. John Lovitz passed away. I don't believe you, Obo. His Wikipedia articles doesn't list a date death. Somebody died. I mean, a lot of people have died. This Dexter's Lab. Pope Francis, yeah. Pope Francis did die recently, yep. To be replaced by Pope Leo, who conservatives absolutely loathe. Gene Hackman. You know what else died is your dignity. I'm joking. That was a joke. Anywho's, I'ma get going. I'ma get going now. So thanks for coming and good night, everybody.